So I do look like I've been crying because I, of course, have been crying. And I have been crying because I went to see my doctor. And I'm not used to, I don't know where to look here. I know my little puppy's all worried about me. Come up, up. Up. Huh? Come on up. You can do it. I'll pick it. You're like, okay, well then let me pick you up. There. There he is. Does he want to come for me? Or does he want to eat my cheese? I think he wants to eat my cheese. I have some blueberries. Mine. And this is what he really wants. Goat cheese. But he cannot have it. Oh, look at him. Okay, and give him a little bit. You are a lucky baby. Yes, you are. All right. Okay, so why is Gala crying today? Because I went to see the doctor and I have social anxiety and I'm soothing myself with some of my favorite food right now. I, once again, pardon me, feel as though I somehow totally messed up that appointment. Didn't end up talking about what I was there for. Oh no, stop whining. I can't give you any more. So, today's gaslighty thing. No, they weren't gaslighting on purpose. Today what went wrong for me was that I was not aware there was going to be a student doctor, although there usually is. It's just the last time there wasn't, so I didn't think of it. And now, anyway, so I had steeled myself and got myself prepared for my appointment. Here you go. Yeah, and a little bit of cracker too. And it's a new doctor and I'm meeting a new person. And he comes out into the hallway and calls to me, and I was in the wrong little section, so I had to walk down to him. And he tells me what his name is, and it doesn't compute. It goes in and it rattles around in there, and I come up with that I don't know this name. But I don't remember what he just said because I'm so shocked that it's not the person that I thought it was going to be. Anyway, that's okay. So he leads me into the doctor's office where the doctor I was expecting is, and then he's like, here's my student, blah, blah, blah. Do you mind? And I'm like, oh, I don't mind. Because I have social anxiety. And the last thing I want to do is make any kind of complications, need any kind of special treatment or attention, or be difficult in any way. So of course I'm not going to say no. I wasn't expecting to see him, and I'm not prepared to talk about my deep psychological pain in front of a student. But you know, there we go. So I went with it. But I did burst into tears and say, social anxiety, I was not expecting two of you. So at least I said that. But because we started with social anxiety, I had to explain how I thought I believe that I'm neurodivergent and why I believe those things. And I had to explain why I need a psychiatrist to help me unravel neurodivergence from trauma, yada, yada, yada. And then he says, and this is the ableist thing, well, we've been here 5 minutes talking about your mental health. How about your pain? And I'm thinking, I'm hearing, and I'm not able to express because I'm only just processing it now, right? I'm hearing that and I'm thinking, ding, 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 alarm bells. I've heard this before. This is a tactic. This is a way to manage a patient to get on track. But it's also a way to differentiate. You know, when the patient comes to you, the biggest concern is the thing that they're spilling out with. Except that's the assumption that is ableist. I am triggered in a panic attack and I'm neurodivergent, and I'm undiagnosed by a professional, diagnosed by myself. So I need to explain to this professional why I'm reacting the way I am, and yet it is enmeshed in my life history. And so yes, it does take 5 minutes for me to be able to get around all of that to begin to talk about my pain. So is the expectation that somebody is going to be able to immediately talk about their pain and trust with someone they've never met before while being observed? Like, is that at all reasonable? It's not. It's not a reasonable assumption to make. And that's what people who don't have chronic illness, neurodivergence, and pain altogether cannot understand. How can I communicate clearly when I'm the one with the difficulties? Anyway, the outcome of this appointment is that I'm still on their waiting list for physiotherapy, although he doesn't really want me to be on their waiting list for physio because he rightly believes, as my partner does, and secretly me too, that traveling into town for physio is going to undo all the good that they do. And that I need local support. And he's putting that in all his notes, and he's writing it to my family doctor. And then the disability people will get all of that information too. So that's okay. But I won't be getting psychiatric help from them because they're for short-term stuff. And he does believe that I really do need it, and they can't provide it. So at least he believes that I need it. I don't know what that is going to lead to, but he's going to put that in the notes too. And now I'm a little bit afraid that because it all centered around the social anxiety and the possible autism, ADHD, and the definite nonverbal learning disability, and the mental health, and the trauma in the past, and the COVID trauma, and on, that I lost an opportunity to explain yet again how my physical body is paining me. Although I did talk about my gut pain, and I did talk about my bowel pain, and I did talk about my neck pain, and my back pain, and all my pains, but I don't think I put it in the right context. And it's really upsetting because I super tried. I really tried. Okay, I'll be all right. I'm gonna eat my food because I need a little food. Because I know that I get gut pain when I'm in front of strangers. I don't eat before I go out. So I'm hungry now. I'm gonna take care of myself and I'll feel better soon. I guess I'll share with the puppy too. Thank you for listening. Oh my God, it didn't stop. Come on, stop that. Stop. I don't know how to stop it. It's not even registering my finger to stop. What?